Hey guys, what's going on today? I'm bringing you Doing Objective Work, episode 41. Hope you enjoy. You're playing in the Apocalypse map pack. We're playing on pod. Just wanted to quickly say that, this map pack that came out for PS3 literally like last month or like a few weeks ago, probably my favorite map pack because I literally like all the maps. I'm not saying that the other maps are bad. It's just that this is definitely my favorite map pack. Even though the other maps are definitely good, like they are good. I can't say you can't say they're not because you got firing range, a studio, which I'm in studio, and then what's the other one that I forgot? I forgot Summit. So forgot what's that called anyway for Black Ops 2. But yeah, Summit. We got a remake of Summit. Then there was definitely a few of the maps. Grind was definitely a good map. But like this map pack's definitely good. Like all four maps are small. I'm not sure entirely if the other maps were all small as well. I think there were like a few big ones. Not entirely sure. I think they might have been small, but I can't really entirely remember. So yeah, they definitely also I like small maps rather than having big maps because like big maps, it's not really fast game. It's a slow paced game. Like if you have a small map, it's a fast paced game to be honest. Because that's my opinion. Because like it doesn't take as long to go around the map and trying to find kills. Like if it's a small map, you can probably find a kill just around the corner. But like if it's a big map, yeah, then you're gonna struggle to find kills. That's why I like the Black Ops 2 maps. I like how they've all made. Most of them are small, like I think except Turbine, and there's a few more which are large, but medium to small is definitely fine in my opinion. Like large, depending on how it is. Like Turbine is just a terrible map, but I don't mind playing in it. Like I don't really care. Like just some people just don't like playing in it because it's just too big and it takes the piss to walk around the whole map. Doesn't really take that long, but you see what I'm trying to say. So yeah, even though that I don't mind playing in Turbine, like I really do not mind playing in Turbine. Like I think it's an okay map, but it's just too big. Like I'd rather play in the small maps. Get some fast-paced games rather than get some slow-paced games. Unless you're probably playing Ground War. I think Ground War is definitely better for the big maps. The small maps, depends sometimes. Just depending on the situation, pretty much, pretty much end up this gun ends up recoiling quite a bit, but it's definitely gonna not really strong because it's definitely a bit weak, but it's definitely stronger than the Vector. I do have to say, like the Vector is pretty weak. This gun, it's gone weaker since the pre-patch. Like the pre-patch PDW was literally the best, my favorite gun, for sure. And even though the MSMC was a little bit powerful, the PDW was definitely good, and it could definitely outgun the MSMC so much. But like soon, I don't know why they nerfed it. Like MSMC, yeah, it was OP. PDW wasn't pretty much that OP. But I did win a lot of gunfights with this gun. Like first gold gun was a PDW. That's the truth. That's how much I used the PDW, and that was in like a few months of the game anyway. Literally PDW, then MSMC, then MAA1, then AN94. Pretty much 4, and then I got Remington as well. So I think that's 5. I think I may have another one, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. I can't really entirely remember. So yeah, but here's the thing though. Like even though this PDW has gone weaker since then, it's definitely a gun. It's usable. It's definitely usable, but it's kind of hard to use. If you can see what I'm trying to say, like it does recoil quite a bit. It is weaker than most guns in this game. Like some of the guns are balanced, some of the guns are not. Like I think pre-patch, pre-patch they weren't really that balanced. Like because the submachine guns were a lot OP than the assault rifles, and pretty much you could just run around and outgun a bloody AR from one side of the map to the other side of the map, which you could have done unless it was probably an MA94, because AN94 was definitely strong and then he got nerfed. And then MAA1, I think he got nerfed as well. So pretty much all these guns are getting nerfed, even though I felt as if that they were balanced, but not all of the guns were balanced. Most of the guns were definitely balanced. Now I feel pretty much the same thing. I feel like some guns are still weak. Like Scorpion is definitely OP. I think the Cat 40s are still OP. Like you can still use them and own them. They're still OP. Like literally, You know what? Church can say that they're not OP because they can look at their whatever, but we use the guns. You know, we know how OP is. Like if you could survive in situations and win gunfights which you shouldn't win, then it's OP. Pretty much, that's the end of story. You know, like Cat 40 is probably one of the best guns to use to say that it's an OP gun, because pre-patch Cat 40 was definitely the most OP gun ever. But like even nerfed Cat 40 is still good. Like you can still get multiple kills with it, like without doubt. Okay, it may take a little bit more bullets to kill them, but that doesn't matter. You're still getting the kills, pretty much. You know, you're still getting the kills. So there's no difference, is there? If you're still getting the kills with the Cat 40, then what's the difference in nerfing the gun? Even though it's gone a little bit weaker. Yeah, I agree with that, but it's still OP. The gun is still OP to the point. Excuse me for a second, please. I'm back again. Sorry for going. You know, I had to cough a little bit. I didn't want to cough on the mic. Well, in the commentary, it doesn't really look that good anyway. So I'm muting my mic. So yeah, I shouldn't have even said, but who cares? Anyway, you know, this commentary is gonna come to an end soon enough. But like, you know, as you can see, I'm pretty much one of dogs at this time of moment, and I don't even get it until probably when there's 220 left. So when there's about 220 left, I'll probably end up getting dogs, and then from there I end up getting my swarm, and then from there the game ends, which you will see. I think I pick up a few kills anyway, so it's fine. Like, you know, I got the swarm anyway though, so it doesn't really matter. I did pick up the swarm, which is what I wanted to get from this game. You know, I picked up the swarm, which is what I wanted, even though I wasn't going for them. You know, I ended up getting a swarm in yesterday's gameplay. Now I got one in today's gameplay. So yeah, now hopefully we get one in tomorrow's gameplay. I'm joking. It just depends on the time, pretty much, you know, and how I'm playing. You know, sometimes I don't use swarm and things like that, so it just depends what I'm using. I end up picking up a kill here, and then I pick up a nice kill here. And then, you know, the guy who pretty much is so shit, like you'll see in a minute. Like pretty much I end up going to see, then I end up turning back, right? And the guy could have killed me so easily and killed me off my swarm. Just watch. I wasn't even looking at him. After I thought I'd run away because he was head glitching, but then I thought, you know what, I'm dead either way, so I might as well just try and get the kill, which I do end up picking it up. So anyway guys, this commentary is going to come to an end. So if you like the video, please leave a like, favorite, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm out guys. Take care.